Wowzers! Target Japan are back at it. Now, we were lucky enough to get a look at the pre-production models, which I'll show you here today. Another launch, some fine products. No pirates in this one, but there are some sexy cuts and designs, so stay tuned because these are awesome. Now let's start with the Toro Suzuki. These are the Sereno G1 MAX, 95% tungsten. Sereno means calm, quiet and composed, which suits Toro Suzuki's playing style, and these are a significant change in shape from his traditional torpedo style barrel to a straight barrel. Now, Target Japan has tried to improve stability during the grip, but also allow for a smoother release. Sounds good to me. Now, I've actually added the conversion points on here, just so that we can use them on the steel tip board. Now, I've noticed that they have a variation of the pixel grip on the rear of these darts, so for those of you who like Barry's darts or Littler's, these might be worth a look. It releases really easily as well, so exactly as we thought they would do and as they tried to design it. Now, the length has extended from 44mm to 46mm, and the diameter has been slightly reduced to 6.75, making it a slimmer barrel to allow for closer groupings. Now, they're finished in a black PVD coating, and then these stunning personalized royal blue K-flex with Target Japan here. The smooth logo is at the back of the front, so you could throw right from the front, but there's not a huge amount of space there. And as with most Asian players, they tend to throw from the rear, and that certainly is how it feels best balanced in my opinion. Now, combined with that blue K-flex, you have a great looking dart and feeling dart of high quality, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Which next, Mark? Pick one, pick one, pick one. Okay, let's go with the Suzukis. The Miracle and the Generation 6. Now, this is a really identifiable style from the Suzuki range, and these are quite sort of unique in their colour. Well, certainly from the imagery. It looks like a really subtle sort of hint of moss green colour. In person, it's much more of a subtle kind of grey. Maybe they'll be slightly different. These are obviously the samples that we've received today. You'll actually see on some of the close-ups it says sample on there. Getting quite an exclusive look before they've even come out. Now, the rear cut reminds me of the Archon, but it's also got these little V's in it as well, so it's a really nice grip on that rear section. And the front has enough cuts to feel, but it predominantly feels like a lot more bulky and sort of more smooth. You can feel it though. It's kind of grippier than you would think. I do really want to highlight this grip on the rear here. This is where it's best thrown from. Now, I can't forget to mention the Storm Swiss points here. They have a nano grip on them, so they'll hold the board really well, and it has sort of a tapered smooth bit so it won't hit on that lip there. Really, really nice design. Finally, the K-flex are beautiful. You've got a lovely clear green here, once again with the Target Japan. Really, really nice. Brings the dart nicely together. I think people will really like these. You get the torpedo offering a great sense of aerodynamic stability and the slimness of grouping from a straight barrel, so these really could be deadly in the right hands. Which brings me to our final dart, but maybe the best until last. I just love the look of these. The player is Ching Ho Tung, otherwise known as Tong Suk. These are his Generation 1 Zenith darts. Now, this player is competing in the Soft Tip Pro Tour Japan this year, and they give us a 90% tungsten beauty in this lovely purple colorway. Now, I love a small detail on these that I don't think everyone will realize. But here in this middle section, they've tried to create a mini dart-like cut. So there's lots of mini darts in there. How cool is that? Now, aside from the obvious bright, awesome color scheme that these have, they feel great in the hand and the cuts are superb. The micro cuts are perfect for resting your finger on, if you rest your finger at the front, and the wider cuts at the rear give a really strong, confident grip. The mini dart grip feels really nice in the middle, and the front ring grips are actually really strong as well. I think these are great. Now, a matching K-flex would have been a bit too much maybe, so a nice black K-flex gives these a beautiful finish with smooth Storm points. I'd have put nano on them, they would have been perfect then, but hey, they still look great. Once again, the nano point being tapered and coming off will allow for less deflections because you're not going to hit on the lip of the barrel. Wowzers, that's 3 fine darts from this launch. And there are also one of my favourite players, Kieta Ono's K-flex available. Nicknamed Solo, and they are white with purple design details. as you can see here. So what do you like most from the launch? Let me know in the comments below, and if you haven't already, check out our black marque target range video. I'll put the link above. There's so many fine designs to choose from the Target Japan range, and they're all pretty grippy and unique. Thanks for watching, and come on, you know by now, have a good one.